How is everybody today? Sorry for the lack of videos and sorry for the shaky cam. This isn't an impromptu video. And I've been sick for the last week and a half, so kind of why I didn't have a late night rant and ramble going. But I will have one up soon. And yeah, it's Monday now, but yesterday marked a triumphant day of victory for me. When I woke up after a sleepless night, I pretty much said, hey, you know what? I need to get into my tool shed, which is littered with crap from my mom and Daryl's stuff, plus a few things left over from my grandmother and my grandfather. And there's a certain item I wanted in that shed, and I will get to that at the very end. But today I bring you a video on some of the victories. Now, this is pertaining to witchy items. My mom was a witch in the super 70s and cocaine 80s, and then when I came along, she kind of stopped, but she collected things. But let's get started. Ugh. All these are witchy items. Now this here is hemlock cones. I don't know what you would use these for. If anybody who's watching this knows what to do with these, please feel free to tell me in the comment section down below. Because I don't know what to do with these. But these were bought at World of Wisdom, which is now... Well, World of Wisdom went out of business. Went out of business because the owner's husband died, and I guess another store I go to called the Spiritual Gardens took its place, but not at the same location though. Now this is all my mom's stuff, which is now mine. The legends are true. Voodoo. Voodoo doll. A gimmick gift. My mom kinda was into voodoo and hoodoo more than anything, yet her library consisted of witchcraft and Wicca books. So, oddly enough, she got into hoodoo and voodoo later in life. So, you got your good pins and you got your bad pins. I have these little bags to put your stones and stuff in. Now this came with Dr. Snake's voodoo book, and I forget what this is for, but it goes with it. Some incense, looks like little pebbles and rocks and shit. I'm guessing you put them in and burn them. I don't know. I've never seen incense like that before. I had another bag, and so here's a red bag, which I'm going to think about using. I love my stone bag that I made, but I love this red. I really do. And please forgive the lighting. I did this on purpose because this shit is dusty as fuck. This has been in my tool shed for 2012 to now. Then sitting inside their old place from 2007 to 2012, just collecting dust and shit. So there's a reason why that's bad lighting. And I dusted this. I did all I could to dust. And here's the incense burner. I'm thinking about putting this on my altar. Where, I don't know. But that would mean I would have to rearrange my altar. Go niche number 6. Still smells great for being in there for 4 years. Is it 4 years? 2012, 2006. Alright, 2012. Yeah, 4 years. Still smells fantastic. And some more various incense. Some more. Lotus incense. That one's new, actually. Charcoal. Charcoal bricks. You know, I don't know how to use these. I really don't. Not really witchy, but my mom was Catholic. But this old ass rosary, which has nothing to do with anything witchy, nor this pocket watch. So ignore all that. This little ring. Kind of cute because it's all twisted and shit. It looks like woods. I can't wear it without breaking it on my pinky finger. So that's all I found. But there's more. There's more. Well, one more. Now, if you could tell me what kind of stone this is too light to be obsidian. So I don't know. Because my obsidian does this, but it's a little bit darker. So if you know what this stone is, it looks like obsidian, but it's too clear. Please feel free to tell me in the comment section down below. So I would like to know more about this. When I get the chance, I'm probably going to ask somebody at either Inner Path, excuse me, or something, if no one decides to help a brother out. Let me take off my glasses here for a minute. Shit. I started at like 1 o'clock and didn't get done till like 8 or 7:30. Now this is the Wicked Witch of the West from the Wizard of Oz. And she loved the Wizard of Oz, and this was her favorite character. And this is going on the altar as well, mainly because it has my mom's energy on it. And I, despite all the bullshit that we've gone through with each other, she was my mom, and I love her, and still do. She's my mom, and she's the one that got me on this path in the first place. And now for the best part of this. Almost 20 years ago, I went to a flea market, and it was on a Sunday, and I saw this dagger, and I was like, ooh, can I buy this? Because I wasn't 18 yet, and my mom was like, as long as you don't stab nobody. And I'm like, yeah, I won't. And I had this by my side from 98 to 2006, and it was just a dagger, next to my sword collection that I was growing. Then in 2007, my mom and her boyfriend were moving, so I had to come home because I was living with my girlfriend at the time, and we were packing all my stuff, and I just threw this dagger in a box blindly, didn't even think about it, and transferred it over to the new house, and after that it got lost. It ended up in the shed, which was worse because it had like half the roof missing, because the landlord doesn't know anything about anything on how to fix things. So a lot of this stuff got weathered and destroyed, and if I were to show you right now, I'd show you all the shit that's being thrown away because of that. And then when I left again in 2007, I didn't come back till 2008. Well, actually, Christmas Eve 2007 is when I came back, and I didn't think of nothing then. And from then on till 2012, this was out of sight, out of mind. Then in 2012, around August, the starting of August, when I got into that incident and my grandmother was taken away, and I lived here alone for half a year. Well, might as well say a year and a half. Counting 2011 when she was taken away. due to this stupid altercation that I did. I made one bad judgment call. That's all I'm going to say. And, you know, I got into magic around 2009, 2010. That's when I had my third spiritual awakening. And towards 2000... Well, the dates don't really matter, but I started using Athames, and I felt like, you know, that was helping my magic better. And so I picked a random kitchen knife, and then when they moved in August of 2012, you know, that got touched and blah blah blah. So, and I'm like, The only reason why I kept it in the kitchen still was because, you know, when I was on probation, they have the right to check your home at any time. And I'm not supposed to have weapons outside of kitchen knives. But, and they move in, they bring all that crap out, and we just cram it into the shed and the garage, the house. I still completely forgot all about it. Then it wasn't until 2015, and you could see some of the Athame videos where I talk about it. I'm trying to replace my Athame, because this is going to be my Athame from now on. And I can't have anything other than this one. I've had 3, couldn't do it. That really cool hook one, I can't. I thought about going to the flea market again and buying one. I never did it, because even though I had the money, and I still have the money to do so, I just didn't do it. And I went to the Inner Path, Spiritual Gardens. You know, they were selling Athames. I couldn't do it. Even when I forgot all about this, and I saw Athames, like a bone Athame I was interested in, I didn't do it. I just could not do it. I can't tell you why. But this is my Athame that I've been wanting for the last 4 years. Well, I've been... pay no mind to that one. For the last year and a half. Because it started in 2015, and half this year is over already. So, no, it's not. I don't know who... I can't talk, and I don't know how to do math. Sorry. The year just started. It's like 3rd month. Yeah. I'm sorry. It's been a really long afternoon of, you know, putting up with stink bugs and very few spiders, plus dust and sleepless nights, and some stuff I'm saving for the rant and ramble. But this is my Athame. There was a piece in here, in this hole, but it kept going back and forth, and it was annoying. So my friend Chris broke it off, and it made it look cooler. You can tell it's Egyptian-esque, which I don't really go for Egyptian stuff much. I'm more of a Mesopotamian person, Sumerian. But this I love. And I've taken this for granted when I first got this. To me, this was just a cool thing to have. And when I was separated from it, one, I forgot all about it. And then when I started realizing, hey, I got this really cool dagger I can use for my athame. I really want it back. But I don't know where in the shed it was. Because there's so much crap in there to get to even find it. And today, or Sunday, was that day where I just said, you know what, fuck it. I'm going in there, and I'm going to find it. And lo and behold, I did. I had some help getting this and going through all that stuff, because we're turning the shed into an office workspace. And when that's done, I'll be filming in there from now on. And I really love this thing. And my roommate's mom, who's a white witch, she was talking about I need to take some time and think about why this was meant to be, and why the absence. And I can tell you right now, I already know why. Because this is meant for me. Because I've tried every other thing. I can't do it. I mean, I've used other things as athames since then, but it just didn't feel right. But I mean, it's pretty good size. There's your regular can of soda, and that's what it looks like. And I think this was meant for me always, because it was at the right place at the right time. It said, hey, pick me up. and now that I'm into magic and stuff, I feel like this is what it was meant for. And I'm really, really happy that I got this back. I seen another one like this, but it was glued to a stand that you hang on the wall. And I casually said, I'll think about coming back for that. I was lying, because I didn't want it. I don't want the thing that you hang on a wall. I want, the one I can, hold in my hand. But, this is my true athame. And, it was meant to be. And needs a little polishing and stuff, but I can take care of that. Well, excuse me. Old Mountain Dew will take care of that. What was I saying? Oh yeah. That's gonna do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to put it in the comment section down below. If you know what hemlock cones are used for, please let me know. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you know what that black stone is, I would greatly appreciate that as well, because it's far too light to be obsidian. Because I don't even need to put it into the light to even, I could still see through it. But, yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Give it a like if you liked it. Give it a thumbs up I just said that. I'm really tired and exhausted. So, my mind is... So, I will catch you guys later.